Live from Lakewood.
Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. That's good. Although that guy's voice is like iconic. It's Saturday Night Live. What? Tuesday afternoon live doesn't flow off the tongue as well. All right, but we are live. Here we go. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. For those of you joining us virtually, thanks for tuning in again. We love seeing you guys out there. For you joining me here in person, appreciate it. Oh no, Steve's already fallen asleep on me, so we're gonna start moving, trying to get him to wake up a little bit. All right, so we talked a little bit this morning about how today is Giving Tuesday. And there's a lot of different ways to give, right? Whether it's financially, physically, give of yourself, or give to yourself. So the quote for this afternoon in terms of our strength and endurance class, it's give yourself the gift of good health. Give yourself the gift of good health, right? And every day we're here, we have another chance to keep moving forward. So how are we going to give ourselves that good health? Drinking water, doing our exercises, doing our yoga, doing our stretches, moving, breathing, and taking a break when necessary, right? So, and I think sometimes people think, oh, if I'm working out or if I'm taking time to myself, it's selfish. And I don't agree with that. I think it's necessary. I think in order to give of yourself and offer what you can to this world, you have to first take care of yourself, right? First and foremost. So I'm here today to say on this Giving Tuesday, give yourself the gift of good health. And we'll do our part right now for that. We'll do our strength and endurance rehabilitative strengthening exercises. For those of you at home, make sure you're focusing on safety, stability, and staying away from added injury or pain. You guys do the same here. We'll keep an eye on that. Make sure you're listening to your body, tuning into what you need. If something doesn't feel right, you need to modify, you need to change it, or you need to just stop and start dancing. We also welcome that, right? The shoulder's already going and the music hasn't even started. Watch out. Watch out. Give yourself the gift of a dance party. How about that? That's always in good health. Yeah. We had stanky leg going on earlier. Now we got stanky shoulder. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lou, you're cracking me up. Okay, we are going to dance. We're going to have some fun with it. We've got some music on. We've got the same playlist from yesterday, so it was a pretty good one. I think it's just called Feeling Good. So I chose it for a Monday, and I think it helped us feel good through the rest of the day. We'll do the same here on a Tuesday. You just got a water refill. Are you good on water?
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you at home, make sure you have enough water, stay hydrated, and let's get going, guys. Let's have a little fun with it. Ready? Even if they're not, we're starting, so it's fine. All right, go ahead, come on to your starting position. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Feel your hips heavy, rooting down into the seat beneath you. Create a nice long spine, create space all through the torso, and we'll start as we always do with our motion with a little bit of breath here. So we'll inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, release. Good, last one, deep breath in. And a big breath out. Lovely. The breath always gets us going, right? It's a nice little round of cleansing inhales and exhales. All right, y'all. Let's get some music on. We'll get the body moving. We'll have a little fun with it. Let's see who we start out with today. Go, Marvin Gaye. Uh-oh. Here we go. I have a feeling we might see Bill's dance moves bust out. I feel like he's ready on a Tuesday. He was jealous of our dance moves yesterday. All right, go ahead, go on to a nice tall seat, lengthen the spine. We'll start with the neck here. Drop the chin down, lift the chin up. Drop the chin down, lift the chin up. Good, you're starting to get some motion here in the cervical spine. Get the blood flowing. Get those muscles pumping. You just start to feel the body wake up, right? We're giving ourselves the gift of good health, motion, breath, and a little bit of fun. Good. Feel free to go at the pace that feels best in your body. If that means speeding up or slowing down, do whatever your body's calling you. Nice, got it, guys. Couple more, just like this. Waking up the body here, stirring the energy. Go ahead, do one more. Roll it up, roll it down, and come on back to center. Good. Now you might already start to notice your body warming up a little bit. Maybe the breath is increasing a little bit. Right? All of those are normal symptoms or vital signs, if you will. You just want to make sure that they're regular, right? If your heart rate gets a little too high or if you get a little too warm, down. Is that better? Okay. Then you want to just check in with the body, right? So go ahead, take a couple of breaths, make sure you're feeling okay, and then restart as you're ready. We'll get back to it. We're going to go side to side with the head here. Dropping the ear one shoulder to the next. And again, going at the pace that feels best in your body. You might feel a little stretch here, but you also want to get those muscles activated. Just alternating side to side. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath flowing. Just let it feel good. Alright, there shouldn't be any pain or any forcing. This movement is a gift to yourself. And gifts should be a positive. Nice job, you guys. Let's do one more each side. So we'll go right, and then left, and back to center. Good. Now we'll get into our shoulder girdle here. So we'll do some shoulder rolls. Draw them up to your ears, and back down. Up to your ears, and back down. Good. Just starting to get a whole bunch of motion here on the full shoulder girdle. Maybe go forward as well as backwards. Just allow the motion to come naturally. Let it feel good. Nice. Maybe side to side. Maybe a little dancing side to side. Get some good tunes on. There you go. I see that stanky shoulder. Got my legs on. This is for Lou. It's also for Tina. Tina was not liking my dances yesterday. Shocking. So I gotta work on something new. I gotta impress Tina. I'm gonna have to take a lesson from Bill. Alright guys, go ahead, come on back to center. Nice job. Create a nice long spine here again. We're gonna activate the front of the body, right? So we're gonna activate our abs here, get everything engaged. If you want, you can bring your hands up to your head if that's available. And then we'll round forward, squeeze that belly in, tighten that core, and then come back to seated. Good. Pull forward, activate the front muscles here, and then release. Good. And you can always have your hands down on your lap as well. If that feels good, continue that motion though, round forward, engage everything in the front of the body, and come back. Nice job, you guys. Keep moving just like this. Yeah. Keep the breath flowing. You might feel a stretch on the back side of your body. Again, that's okay. It's just a reciprocal action for what's going on the front. The important part, again, is that it feels good in your body. As good as core work can feel right after lunch, Maybe you feel your full stomach, maybe you feel Thanksgiving dinner. Good. Keep the breath moving, activating everything here in the abdomen. Nice job, you guys. And then go ahead, do one more. We'll hold a little longer, pull those muscles in, squeeze everything tight, feel your belly button activate. And come on back. Ah. Nice job, you guys. All right, now we're going to get, exactly, working on our six packs. All right, now we're going to get into the back of our body here. So a couple hand options again. Your hands can be flat on your thighs, on your lap in front of you. You can bring your hands underneath your seat. You can bring your hands just behind you. And then we're going to engage everything here on the back side of our body. So if you're ready, squeeze those shoulder blades together, pull the heart forward, and then relax. Good. Now try and pull the shoulders backwards instead of straight up, right? There you go. That's a good modification. Nice. And then relax. Pull that chest forward. Activate everything in the low back, mid back, upper back. And relax. Nice. Keep the breath moving. Maybe you dance a little. Whatever the music calls, feel free. I see your head pockets. I know what you're doing, too. All right. Keep the breath moving here. Good. Activate from the tailbone to the base of your head. Nice job, you guys. Feel those spinal extensors activate. Good. Nice work, you guys. Keep it going. Let the motion feel fluid. Last one here. We're going to hold it a little longer. Pull in those shoulder blades. Activate the whole length of the back body. Feel your spine active and engaged. And relax. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open up. Exhale. Nice. What is going on over there, girl? Some hooting and hollering. Did you finish the puzzle? Or all the boarded? Nice. Fairly extreme puzzling is happening over there. All right, guys. Feel free to take a sip of water if you need. Check in with your body. Make sure you're feeling okay. And now we're going to get into our shoulders, right? We'll start with the shoulders, move down the elbows, get to the wrists, and all the way down to our fingers. So come on back to your starting position. Have your feet flat. Feel your hips grounding, heavy. Sit up nice and tall. You have a couple options with your hand grips. Fingers in between. Tucked over. One hand assisting or using an assistive device. When you're ready, you're going to lift those arms up and away from the body. And then exhale, slowly lower. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice job. So what we got going on here is flexion of the shoulders, and then extension as we lower, right? Flexion is up and away. Extension is down and back. Now this full range is considered flexion and extension. So it doesn't matter how high you go, as long as you're working within the range that feels good in your body. Nice job, you guys. Moving the breath, slow and steady. If there's anything you're forcing, back off a little bit. You want to start dancing? You're a soul man. You're a soul woman. We could go all day with the tunes. Keep it moving, you guys. Nice job. How you feeling, Steve? Good? Nice. All right, last one here. We're going to get as high as the arm will go, as long as it feels okay, and then we're going to go side to side. So maybe your hands are overhead, maybe you're at shoulder height. Start to get a little motion in the shoulder girdle, activate the keeping that shoulder stable, which is down here at the elbow, and then straightening back out. Activating the bicep as you flex, tricep as you extend. Nice job, you guys. Oh, little dancing. I see you, bunny. Yes, yes. Good. Keep the breath moving wherever you're at. Nice job, you guys. You can always do just one side. You can alternate. You can even add a little resistance if that's available to you and feels better in your body. Couple more, just like that. Nice job, you guys. Last one here, pull those hands up, and then straighten them on back. Feel free to shake it out a little bit, release those arms, release any tension, and I'm going to come closer to the computer. All right, for all you guys at home, we are now going to get into forearm, right? So we're going to have pronation, which is palm down, supination, which is palm up. And the important part here is that our shoulders steady, elbows stable, and we're just moving the muscles below the elbow, right? So you have a couple options again. Option one is just doing it with one hand. You can do it with both separately. Or you can use those same grip options and alternate going back and forth. Good. Moving the breath. And again, moving just the muscles below the elbows here. You can always use the strength of one hand to help support the other, right? If you're trying to rotate it back and forth. Yeah, feel those muscles activating, try and get them engaged as much as possible, even if it's just energetically, right? You might not see the physical motion, so then visualize it. Picture your body parts moving, visualize your muscles activating. Good. But don't fall asleep on me if your eyes are closed. Gotta stay awake. We already had Steve yawning over here.
Once.
Twice. But who's counting? Yes, I am. I am counting. I'll catch all you yawners. All right, when you're ready, go ahead, shake it out, release tension, maybe create a little heat here. It's crazy sometimes how tight those forearms can get without even noticing it, right? Even just writing or drinking or doing anything with your hands, I think those muscles sometimes get forgotten. All right, shake it out. Okay, next one, we're going to get into our wrist flexion and extension. Yep, flexion. Oh yeah, you might sit out this one on the left side anyways. Feel free to get your right side involved. Just take it a little slower and really focus on full range. Or you can do it with, like, if you get to this part, stretch forward and then engage the muscles and stretch back. Yeah. So again, for you guys at home, several options, one at a time. So my hands are dirty. I just noticed that. Got like ink on my fingers or something. I was like, what's wrong with my hands over here? All right. What are we doing? We can use both hands here, going back and forth. You can use one hand to assist the other. And then again, keep in mind, maybe you're not in that full available range. That's okay. Work within the range that's available to you, right? Maybe your hand's even a little smaller motion. Good. Nice. Nice job. Yeah. Look at like the thumb pads on my hands. Don't they look darker? I was like looking in the mirror here, in the camera here, and I was like, what is on my hands? No, you're not leaving until 2:30. Oh, I'm just kidding. If he comes in, it's fine. We'll let you go. Steve and I will allow it. All right, a couple more just like that, you guys. And then when you're ready, shake it out. Lovely. Okay, the next one, if you're sticking with us, you can get going if you want. Your call. He'll be in a second. He always comes in. But do what you need to do. I'll only judge you later. Oh. That's a good song. All right, we're now going to get into finger opposition, my dirty fingers. I'm not sure what's on my hand here. But we're going to take my thumbs. We're going to bring them to the points of my other fingers. All right, so the goal here is to work through the whole range. And if you are able to bring fingertip to fingertip, then you want to actively push them in towards each other, right? Engage all the muscles of the hands and the fingers. Your hands might start to get a little tired, right? That's okay. We're working on the strength, we're working on the endurance. Now, if that full range isn't available, you can always use one hand to guide your fingertips towards the other. Or you can work at the base of your hands. Guide the base of the finger towards the base of the thumb. Good. Nice job, you guys. You can also bring this thumb to the base of each finger. Whatever range is available in your body. Just keep working that. Maybe you've got a different variation that I didn't show. If that works for you, feel free. Right? It's all about working within our own bodies and making sure it feels good and it's a benefit to us. We're giving ourselves a gift, right? Nice. Sure don't miss you. All right, last one here. Go through the whole round. All right, shake out those fingers, release, relax, maybe create a little heat. All right, last one. Tight fists, curl those fingers in, and then open up as wide as you can. Yep, curl those fingers in, flexion of all the fingers in hand, and then open wide. Pull it all in, and open wide. Nice job, you guys. Again, couple options here. You can take the grip and open your fingers that way. You can use one hand to assist, curl those fingers down. Start dancing. Get a little grooving while your hands are doing some exercises. Got my shoulders going. Where are your moves at, Bunny? Bunny, where's your dance moves? I said, where's your dance moves, girl? There you go. She's on it. Hello, how are you? Are you here to take away the slacker? Picking up slacker. All right. As always, he's dipping out. Every time. Thanks, Omar. All right, sir, you be good. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. We will. Stay warm tomorrow. It's supposed to get, I think, colder, right? Maybe a little snow tonight. Who knows? Weatherman Bill told us potential snow. Okay, shake it out. Roll down with our hands. Release. For you guys at home, I'll get back to the starting position. We'll take a breath to reset, have a sip of water, and then keep moving forward with legs and core. Steve, you doing good?
Yeah.
All right. the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water here. So, we're going to get into core and legs now. So come on back to that starting position. You want your feet flat, hips are heavy and grounded. Lengthen up the spine here, sit up nice and tall. You're going to activate both the front of the body as well as the back. So feel your low belly pull in. Nice long spine, and then we're going to activate our quads here first. So lifting one leg, or straightening I should say, and then straightening the other. Good, so activating the quads here, and then activating the other. Nice. Try and keep your spine long and lifted if available. You also always have the option of having your spine supported behind you. If your spine is supported, still keep your chest lifted. You right? All right, girl. You got everything you need? Yeah. Okay. And we'll see you. Check out those specs. Huh? Your glasses. You look very scholarly. You look very scholarly. What do you need? Tomorrow. Tomorrow or Thursday? No. Tomorrow. You're coming in tomorrow? Okay. Is that different? Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, 3 days. Yeah. Okay. Then yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Sorry, I forgot your schedule for a second. Okay, 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, ma'am. Thank you very much. We'll see you then, okay? Okay. Be safe, be warm. How you doing? Good? Nice. Continuing to alternate. Let's do one more each side here. We'll go right. We'll go left. And come on back to center. Nice. All right, we're going to take it up another notch here. So we'll come back to that starting position. Lengthen up through the spine. We'll start with one leg at a time. Straighten it out. And then we're going to activate up the hip. Good. So maybe you get the ankle involved. Otherwise, you're just focusing on rotation here right at the hip. Trying to keep that quad nice and tight. Leg is straight. Spine is long and lifted. Always again, if you need the option of a little support, you can lean back. At some point, give that leg a little bit of a rest because we're going to go the opposite direction with that same leg. So when you're ready, straighten it back out and then reverse the rotation. Good. Now you can also bend the knee here if you need a little bit of release on the torque on the thigh here. Just releasing the load slightly. And still being able to focus on the motion at the hip. Nice. When you're ready, go ahead, bring that leg down. Oh, give it a little release. That was always a little tight for me. All right. Other leg, if you're still sticking with the same leg, perfect. For you guys at home, if you're able to, switch legs. We'll straighten it and then rotate. All right, 1 second. Hey, Bill, someone's at the door. Good. So again, feel free to get the ankle involved if that feels okay. Rest the spine back. Keep that chest lifted. Keep the tummy engaged. When you're ready, give yourself a break. And then we're going to switch directions again. No rest for the weekend. Feel free to show you folks at home. Still want a nice tall position. And you're going to activate the muscles in the feet and the calves. Push your toes down as you lift your heels up. And then release. Toes down as the heels come up. And release. And continue. Good. Now if you have a standing practice, you can do this while standing. You're just going to hold on to something. Make sure it's a safe routine for you, that it's part of your normal routine. Otherwise, you can join the seated just like this. You can alternate. You can do one leg at a time. Or if you need a little added resistance while you're seated, you can push your hands into your knees and then lower. Right, so you're essentially bringing your body weight against your body weight, knees pushing in, or excuse me, hands pushing in the knees, and then slowly lower. Good. Nice job. Keep the breath moving. Wherever you're at, let it feel good in your body. Nice job, you guys. Good, Steve. Nice, that looks really good. I feel like that's way more muscle engagement versus the momentum that you use to rock forward. That looks really good. So keep that breath moving. Maybe you're alternating side to side. All right, a couple more wherever you're at. And last one here. Come on back down. Ah. Nice. Beautiful. Good job. All right, for those of you that are still sticking with the seated activity, we'll come back to that starting position. Spine once more is long, low belly active, back active, and then we're going to lift one knee at a time and do marches here. Now this is another one that you can do standing if you have a standing practice as part of your normal routine. Make sure you're holding on to something. You want to make sure you're safe and stable. Good. Nice. Try and keep that chest nice and lifted when you lift that left leg. There you go. Good. As always, again, you can release the spine here, get a little bit of support. Core stays active and engaged. Nice job, guys. We'll do just a couple more. And when you're ready, let's do one more each leg. Go right, go left. And come on back to center. Nice work over there, sir. Good job. All right, we are cruising right along. We have two left for the core activities. So I will turn to the side to show you folks at home. So we want to come to our starting position. Activate everything in the trunk here. Feel your spinal muscles engaged. Feel the front of the core engaged. Sit up nice and tall. Elevate your arms, one or both, and then bring your legs to match. Now immediately you'll feel the pull in your belly, and that's where it should be, right? So you want that chest lifted. You want the front of your core active and engaged. You don't want anything working here in the low back or hunched forward. Right? So keep the breath moving. Keep that core active. And of course you have a couple options. You can do one side. You can do the other. You can rest the spine back while you lift the legs, feel the lift to support. Or if you're able to lift all legs and arms up, you need a little rest. Right? You can do sets here. Chest is lifted the whole time. Or go ahead, bring those legs up. Keep the breath moving. Nice job, you guys. So you're going to take another inhale here. And one side. You can use the other. You can support your spine. Again, full expression, chest lifted, legs moving. Good. Feel that tightness in the belly here. Keep the breath moving. Wherever you're at, take one more inhale. And exhale. Woo. Lovely. Nice job, you guys. How you doing over there, Steve? Good? Awesome. Okay. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. One more for good measure. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. I'm going to take a sip of water here. All right, we are done with the large muscles of the body. We're now going to move into eyes and then mouth. So we'll start with eyes here. The rule of thumb, eyes stay focused on the thumb, right? So I'll guide you guys through these. This first one here, we'll bring our thumb straight out. Eyes focus on the thumb, and then start to make big circles. Your head stays still, but your eyes and your vision follow your thumb. Good. Moving the breath. If you can't, try to get all the way to the far ranges of your eye sockets. Getting full range here. If you need to start a little smaller, that's okay. Just figure out where your body's at today. Keep in mind that these exercises are not necessarily any easier than the others. And do what's best. Wherever you're at, we'll take one more big circle here. And when you're ready, come back to center, close the eyes, release the hand, and let it go. Nice job, you guys. We're closing our eyes to give ourselves a little bit of a break here. When you're ready, we'll do the exact same thing, just opposite direction. So, we'll bring our thumb out, open our eyes, and then reverse directions of the circle. Again, head stays still, and only the eyes follow the thumb. Trying to make nice big circles as best as you can. If you need to go a little slower, or if you're able to go faster, whatever you do, keep that head steady and keep the eyes moving. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take one more big circle here. Come on back to center, close the eyes, release the thumb, and let it go. Wonderful. Giving our eyes another break here, letting those muscles soften and relax. We will the next two, we're going to keep the thumb and the eyes steady while essentially moving the head around. So again, I'll guide you through it. Bring your thumb straight out, eyes open, eyes stay on the thumb as you go side to side, right? So we're getting the eyes all the way to the corners of the socket here. And moving the breath slow and steady. Really trying to reach the end ranges of the motion. Thumb stays still. And the head essentially moves around your eyes. Good. Go ahead, do one more each direction. Come back to center, close the eyes, release the thumb. Nice job, you guys. We're almost done. We have one left. It'll be similar to the last one, except we're going to take our hand up and down. So when you're ready, bring that thumb back out, open the eyes, and then we're going to nod up and nod down. The eyes stay fixated on the thumb. And the breath keeps moving. Eyes stay still. Head moves around the eyelids. down. Ah, nice job, you guys. Give your eyes a nice little break here. Keep them closed. We'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Ah, wonderful. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water here. All right, we are cruising along, you guys. Almost done. All right, we are finishing strong with our facial exercises. Thank you. Rolling back for everyone's safety. All right, for you guys at home, I'm going to take the mask off here. There we go. So we'll start. Make sure I don't get pen on my face. Not sure what's on my fingers here, but we are going to get into the muscles of our face here. So releasing the jaw, right? Just letting go of some of that tension that we carry in our facial muscles. And again, no different than our eye muscles. These might be smaller than the muscles of the rest of the body, but it doesn't mean they work any less hard, right? And sometimes these activities can cause a lot of tension, a lot of stress. So just listen to what your body needs. All right. First one, we'll open our mouth as wide as we can. And then release. Good. So what we're doing here is pulling the bottom jaw away from the top. And then releasing. Yep. Nice. So the goal too is to really stretch into the joint of your jaw here, right? So allowing those tissues to stretch. You might even feel the skin stretch, the muscles, pull the bones away from each other. Good. Nice. Couple more. And last one. And release. Let the jaw go. Nice. All right, this next one, smiling. Smiling as big as you can, and then relax. Good, so we're taking the corners of the mouth, pulling them back, drawing them towards your cheeks, towards your ears, and releasing. Now, all these facial muscle exercises too, if you need to use the assistance of your hand, feel free, right? So if you need assistance on one side, feel free to draw those muscles back. If you need both, it's just another active assist, just using your hand to assist your face. It's school picture day. All right, last one here. And release. Nice job. All right, the next one that we're going to do is alternating between smiling and puckering. So the smile is pulling all the muscles back. The puckering is pushing them all forward. You can make those kissing noises if you want, clearly optional. Pull the smile back, pucker forward. Back, forward. Back, forward. Keep the breath moving. Nice, so it's kind of like that opposing action, right? You're pulling back and then pushing everything forward. Last one, big smile, big pucker. And release. Nice. Okay, the next one we are going to fill our cheeks with air. So we essentially want to blow them up like a blowfish. Keep those lips sealed, right? You don't want to let any air escape. And then once your cheeks are filled, you're going to push that air side to side. So you're essentially shifting the pressure in your mouth. It'll look like this. Now you can either use one hand or both. No. I mean, you can shift the pressure from side to side, but you're using an external force to push it, right? So it's one more force that your lips have to keep that air from pushing out. Does that make sense? It's like if you're squeezing a balloon, so that instead of the knot that's tied for the balloon, it's your lips that are sealed. Okay, lovely. Next one is lip smacks. Feel free to lick your lips here a little bit. Same thing, kind of opposing actions. You're pulling those lips together enough so that when you open your jaw, the lips smack apart. And again, same kind of thing where I just said, opposing actions, right? So you're kind of pulling your lips into your mouth, then using the muscles of the jaw to pull everything away. Nice, Steve. All right, last one here. Nice job. All right, the next two, we only have a couple left, but the next two are going to be focusing on the tongue. So the goal here is to take the top of the tongue up towards the nose, and then take the tongue, take the whole tongue actually, take your whole tongue up towards your nose, and then down towards your chin. No, I did that yesterday too. We go side to side first. Yeah, I did that with Tina too. Okay, side to side, guys. Sorry, we're going from one corner of the mouth to the other. You can do that to the beat of the song. Nice. All right, when you're done with that one, we're gonna go up and down now. Up towards your tongue, up towards your nose. Julep! Hi, see, this is when I forget about tongue exercises. When Julep comes into the room. Julep, where are you, girl? Where are you? Come here. No, I'm more exciting than garbage. I know. Depends on what's in the garbage. Yeah, that's fair. One of these days we'll get Julep to do the tongue exercises. Can you go up towards your nose? And then down? Where are you at? She's way more interested in what's in our garbage cans, and I can't blame her. So, all right, for you guys at home, keep going up and down. How you doing, Steve? Good? How's everything back there? Good?
Yeah, that's good.
Hanging in there? Yeah. All right, you guys, we have two left here. So go ahead, release the tongue. I'm going to take a sip of water because this next one's always a challenge. All right, so we're going to gently bite down on the tongue. Keep your teeth clamped on the tongue while swallowing. So it'll look like this. That one's always a little tough. So you're forcing the muscles of the throat to turn on because you can't engage with the tongue. So keep the tongue in your teeth the whole time. I'll turn this up. Little temptations here. Good. Feel free to take a break or take another sip of water. This one is a little more challenging. This one does not get easier either. All right, last one here, guys. I hate that one. It's worth it, it's necessary, but I never like it. All right, last one, and we will have made it through. Nicely done, way to stick with it. Okay, we are going to frown, and we're gonna swallow. frown, swallow. And again, you can use your hands to assist if necessary, so maybe taking down one side or both, swallow. And if I knew what was on my hands, I'd be a little bit more confident about touching my face today, but we don't want to smear it all over. Couple more. Frown, swallow. Frown, swallow. Nice job. Last one. Frown and swallow. Ta-da. Let's finish off with a couple of breaths like we always do. Deep inhale, big exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, big breath in and a big breath out. Nicely done, you guys. You made it to the end. Thank you so, so much for joining as always. Steve, thanks for hanging tough on this one today. For all of you guys who are out there right now, we'll see you again tomorrow, 10 o'clock morning mindfulness or 1:30 rehabilitative strengthening. We hope to see you at one of those videos. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, stay all things positive, and we'll see you guys again next time. Take care.